Hello, everyone. This is me, Rice, and today I want to talk about R. Kelly because the consequences of ignoring the actions of one individual can have drastic effect on a large scale. So it's diffuse. Everyone gets affected. And what we can do is that we can learn something from it. So, there's a common theme across a wide spectrum of individuals. The theme is about sexual abuse, physical abuse, and most people that have had that kind of experience in their childhood tend to enforce the same experience on others when they grow up. The same is the case of R. Kelly. We could say the same about Kevin Spacey. They were molested when they were kids. So, R. Kelly, when he was 8, he was molested by one of his family members, I believe. She was a female, which was followed by another incident where the person that I believe he molested him. And then he lost a female friend. So all these things point to one thing. And this is just a theory. This is just what I think. It could be wrong. I believe whatever he's doing is to recover the innocence that he lost when he was a kid. Please bear with me. I'm not trying to defend him or anything like that, but I'm merely stating what I think was the cause of all those things that happened. So I believe he was trying to recover his innocence, and when he failed, I say that because he had girlfriends that were teenagers. Most of them were minors. So when he failed to recover his innocence, he grew resentful. And in his resentfulness, he punished those people. Then you would say, if he was trying to recover his innocence, why would he urinate on a girl? Well, that's, I believe, part of that resentment. So it speaks to a pathology that's ingrained in all of us, and it can only be induced by events that he experienced when he was a kid. I'm pretty sure of it, because we see these people around us and we pretend that they're different, but we don't know why they're different. We don't try to figure out the reason behind it because it's complicated, and we tend to ignore anything that's complicated. We're okay with the tagline on a billboard that's simple. We're okay with catchphrases that people throw at us. We get excited. They're simple. Simplicity excites us. Complexity is something that confuses us. And anything that we do not understand confuses us. So, in case of R. Kelly, I believe undoubtedly he has a sickness. And even if they let him go, he'll do that again. There's no doubt about that. It's a self-propagating phenomena. Something bad happens to you, and you intend to project that onto someone else, because that's the only way you could get a reflection of yourself, reflection of your soul, by looking at someone else going through the whole process that you experienced. And even though he was surrounded by women when he was a kid, he didn't have almost all of his family members were women. He didn't have a father figure, I believe. So such men are always, not always, but almost always understanding and respectful toward other women. And yet we saw that. Well, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. And forgive my earlier crude psychological analysis. And yeah, his girlfriend, Aliyah, I believe that's her name. to whom he was briefly married. I believe she was the actress from the movie Blade, and she played the role of the protagonist's mother. Let me look it up. So, yeah. Blade, 1998. What a movie. I remember this movie. Blade, who is part vampire and part mortal, becomes a vampire hunter to protect human beings. He prevents vampires from taking control over the human race. Isn't this the game that just came out by the name of Vampire or Vampire, something like that? He becomes a vampire and then he tries to find the cause for his ailment, which he later on thinks is a gift. Look at Wesley Snipes. He still looks young. That's amazing. Well. So, folks, I believe that's it for today. I'll find out if I have something else to talk about. So, thank you for listening. And if you have anything to talk about, anything related to the topic today, you can hit me up with comments in the comments box below. And I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Until then, take care of yourself.